My friends, what is success? Today I want to talk to you about something that is very important to each and every one of us. I want to discuss an issue that has the potential to be our greatest dream or our worst nightmare, our highest ambition for others or our most egotistical desire for ourselves. My friends, I want to talk to you about something that is at its core fundamentally human. Today, I want to talk to you about success. Success is something that many of us want, but few of us genuinely have. It's an ideal that evades many and blesses few. It's a conceptualization of a specific reality that only you yourself can envision. No one can envision it for you. Success stands alone as one of the most defining features that characterize who we are as individuals, because it is the culmination of everything we hope for, everything we dream of, everything we want to see within ourselves and within our community at large. Success is something that tells just as much about who we are as anything possibly can. Our definition of success, in a certain sense, is who we truly are. But what is this powerful word that seems to define so much of our existence? What is this word that seems to be so powerful of a force within our own lives? What makes it such an overarching theme of our existence and the existence of everyone else around us? Why are people willing to give their blood, sweat, and tears in order to achieve their version of success? These questions drive at the very heart of what it means to be a human being. Success, in a very literal sense, is something we all know the meaning of. It's something that any person with an average education will comprehend. It's used in our everyday vocabulary and our common understanding of the world. Success, in a literal sense, is not too difficult to understand. That being said, success in a casual sense is not what we are talking about right now. That success that I want to draw your attention to relates to the vision that you have for your own life. What it is you want to do, who it is you want to become, how it is that you want to impact your community and even impact your world. The success we are talking about is not some sort of a random task or a random to-do list. It's not a goal that your job set for you. It's not something that someone else has placed on your shoulders. Instead, I want you to think of the vision you have for your life. The vision that if you achieve, you will be able to say was truly worth living. The vision that if you achieve, you will be able to say was genuinely worth your time and your effort. When I ask what is success, I'm really asking, what is your life's purpose? When I ask what is success, I'm really asking, what do you want to do with the precious and fleeting time you have here on earth? When I ask what is success, I'm asking you what it is that is your God-given mission while you're here on earth. And so I reiterate the question again, my friends, what is success? I think we all know that is something that each person is going to have to decide for him or herself. No living human being can tell you what you ought to do, who you ought to become, what you ought to aspire for. There are people that can certainly influence you, and there are people that can push you in one direction or the other. But we need to make sure that while they are influencing our lives, we need to make sure that they have the right intentions and that they have the right heart. We are all individuals, and when we decide what success is, that is something that we can only decide on a truly individual basis. Like I alluded to before, success is not something that somebody can tell you you have to achieve. You have to find your own version of greatness. Find what it is that you want to be able to achieve. And then we have to make sure that we're willing to give everything for it in order to bring it to fruition. Once we have a clear image of what success is, we must be willing to bear the ultimate burden, give the ultimate sacrifice, and do our ultimate duty in order to bring it to reality. Our visions of success are no light or easy matter. When we choose that definition of success, which could be anything from having kids or having a family or becoming CEO of a major corporation or anything else, we need to make sure that that is truly what we want. And we need to be sure that it's not any sort of a superficial definition based on fleeting pleasures rather than true principles. But if we don't choose a definition of success, we will probably find that our days are wasted, following an empty pattern in which we don't know what to do with ourselves. In a race without a finish line, we will find ourselves running mile after mile, never knowing if we've made any progress. In a competition without a competitor, we won't know what to do or how to do it. In a book without an ending, the words lose their value as they inevitably lead towards an anticlimactic nothingness. Finding the right definition of success gives us motivation to achieve that success. Laying out what success truly means will be the difference between a life well lived and a life that is spent working a job that we don't like, under a boss we don't care about, doing something that we don't find true fulfillment in, following a career that won't leave a legacy. Let us craft a type of success that does the most good for the most people, and let us always make sure that whatever our definition of success is, it's something that we ourselves have chosen. Not something that society has told us we need to find meaning in, but something that we're genuinely passionate about. Something that when we bring it up in casual conversation, we feel excited to talk about it. We feel excited to share with others what it is that we're going through, what it is we're experiencing in our journey of success. If we fail to do this, if we fail to ask the simple question of what success even is, if we fail to live our life with purpose, then we will die the slow and sorrowful death of meaninglessness. But I want you all to know that everybody listening to this speech is very much capable of achieving whatever their definition of success is. Each and every person has the ability to do great things and to make great choices. We ourselves just need to be willing as individuals to take responsibility for our actions, to put the hard work in, and to ask ourselves the deep questions of life, like what it is we're doing here and what our purpose is. When we do these things, we will begin to see that our life is worth living and that success is not a mere conceptualization, but it's something that we can all bring to reality. My friends, thank you for listening to my speech, and I hope you have a phenomenal rest of your day. Thank you.